right, everybody. I like that music. It's the C. Allen Morning Show, baby. Yes, indeed. All right, Alonzo, you did good this morning. I like that music. All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome you to another C. Allen Morning Show with yours truly, C. Allen. I tell you, I feel all by myself this morning. Seven Brown, she's not with us today. All right now, Seven Brown, she's not with us today. She had some prior engagement. She had a prior engagement in New York City. Some folks say in prior engagement. I say she wanted to be in New York City to see those Giants win that Super Bowl yesterday. So we're so excited that the Giants won the Super Bowl. I know Seven is listening now. Seven, once you get yourself together, make sure you call us. Praise the Lord this morning. Hallelujah. All right, everyone. Today we're talking about taxes. It is very important that you turn those dials up. You need to know all about paying your taxes, especially if you're in the beauty industry. Keep in mind, if you're just tuning in, this is the C. Allen Morning Show. The C. Allen Morning Show is all about beauty. It's all about glam. It's all about excitement in the beauty industry. It's about fashion. The show is geared towards helping everyone in the beauty industry uplift their game in the industry and do what they need to do to make themselves successful. And one of the things that I find that's very important is the taxes. You know, and I don't know if you have any barbers, you need to let the barbers know they need to tune in. Now, part of the problem that I do have with the barber industry is a lot of barbers, stylists as well, they do not pay taxes. So when you look at the rates with the Department of Labor Outlook Handbook, it talks about barbering is not a viable career. That is not true. We have barbers who make over 6 digits. You know, we have barbers who do awesome things in the beauty industry. We have barbers who make a lot of money, but because they do not file those taxes and do what they're supposed to do, then we have the issue where you have barbers who you know, they don't have it. They don't have any kind of income tax. They can't show any kind of proof of income. All those kind of things. Today, we have my guest is in the studio is J. Arthur Brown and Associates. What we're going to be doing is we're going to talk to Mr. Brown after the break, and we're going to get into all of those questions. How do I pay my taxes? How do I, you know, what do I give the tax man? You know, if I'm receiving cash money, how am I supposed to go about making sure that I have a tax return so I can get a house and car and all those kind of things, some kind of income statement. The number here is 1-800-450-7876. Again, it's 1-800-450-7876. So today, we're going to be talking about taxes today. We're going to get into that thing. You know, this is tax season. Some of you do your taxes yourself. You know, one of my good friends, Kelvin Cooper, he do his own taxes and say, oh, I think I'm going to get about $1,000. And I'm saying, wait a minute here. You need to take you need to take your taxes to someone that is going to be able to give you, you know, all of the benefits that you need. And this is the reason why our guest host today is J. Arthur Brown from J. Arthur Brown and Associates with several locations. We're going to get into all that after the break. And what's going to happen is we're going to be going into, we want you to go out into, come out to Mr. Brown and let him do his job in reference to preparing you for the big man, which is the IRS. So listen now, before we go into our topic today, I'm giving you all the opportunity to call everybody in the beauty industry that you know and tell them they need to tune in. If you want to ask your questions online, you can go directly to the C. Allen Morning Show on Facebook, and you can ask us those questions. Of course, we're already logged up, but I just want to tell you now, I saw Red Tails this past weekend. I took my mother and my sister to see Red Tails, and I tell you, it was an absolute dynamite movie, an absolute dynamite movie. So I tell you, I don't know, but let me bring in my guest host, and then we want to get into it because I got to talk to somebody this morning. I missed my 7 Brown this morning. All of my listeners, we're so excited to have J. Arthur Brown with us from J. Arthur Brown and Associates. Good morning, Mr. Brown.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown sound better than me on the microphone. I got to work on that. So, Mr. Brown, did you see Red Tails?
Absolutely. I saw it this weekend.
Talk to me. What is your take about it? Because I took my mother and my sister. How did you feel about Red Tails?
It's an absolutely fantastic movie. Everyone should try and go see this. I was a college classmate of mine told me to go out and make sure you go out and see this movie. And I did. I took my family this weekend, and we enjoyed the whole movie.
I really did. And, just to see the look on my mother's face, just looking at, those awesome, black men doing their thing. And then the ironic thing, Mr. Brown, was when I came home, there was a documentary on television talking about how they had to be the best of the best in order to actually be a part of Red Tails. They had to do a lot of study, a lot of training. They said that the captain, he was a graduate from West Point.
Right.
And so it was just a really awesome opportunity for all of you to go out and see the movie Red Tails. The thing that I enjoyed the most, so I appreciate Mr. Lucas for creating that movie, is because it wasn't in the textbooks. I never even heard about it. I've heard of the Tuskegee Airmen just by hearing it, but I never knew the story.
Right.
The whole story. So this is the opportunity for all you to go see. Also, in doing our recap, I don't know if you've seen the SAG Awards, but I tell you that Viola Davis, who won Best Actress, my gracious, in the movie The Help. Did you see The Help, Mr. Brown?
I haven't seen that one yet.
You got to go see The Help. I bought my mother the DVD. You can go get the DVD. But that Viola Davis was absolutely awesome in that movie. She won the Best Actress award. Mr. Brown, the buzz is that she's that she may win the Oscar, may take home the Oscar. She did a fabulous job. Now, for all of my beauty heads, when I tell you at the SAG Awards, she had on that white and gold strapless dress. It was absolutely flawless. Her hair, everyone, normally when we do red carpet, we mainly do like a swoop up or updo or something of that nature. Her hair was, believe it or not, it was a whole head of curls, and it looked absolutely awesome. I take my hat off to Oscar James. Oscar James, who is the celebrity hairstylist to the stars, and Oscar is also one of the continuing instructors who come back and forward to the Bennett Career Institute. And Oscar is the one in charge of that Viola Davis. Now, if I tell you, if you've seen the L.A. Times, everyone, go get the L.A. Times. And the top, it says Viola Davis goes natural. And my God, if you can see what Oscar James did to her, how beautiful she looked with that short haircut, go to the L.A. Times. It's on the cover, and you get a chance to see Viola Davis. Okay, also, we want to mention that Octavia Spencer, who also won the SAG Award, she's the one who did the role as Minnie. Mr. Brown, I don't want to tell you the movie, but Minnie was she was something. She was a character, and she made a special kind of pie. So you have to see the movie to know what I'm talking about. But anyway, she looked absolutely beautiful. She had a pin-up. She had an awesome, great dress on. You can tell that she's lost weight. One of the things that she talked about in the Washington Post was how she was at an unhealthy weight and how she wanted to lose more weight. And I just think that that's something that we've been talking about on this show. We've been talking about, if you're overweight, are you still beautiful, and what defines beauty and all that kind of stuff. So one of the things that Octavia Spencer, the buzz is that, she also may win an Oscar. All right, everybody, listen. Now, I did the recap. We're going to get ready now. After the break, we're going to bring on Mr. Brown We're going to bring him on full force. I have 1,000,001 questions I'm going to talk to him about. I have a lot of questions for Mr. Brown, and I want you to email me your questions or call us at 1-800-450-7876. Today, what we're talking about is how do you pay those taxes? You know, I really want to know. A lot of stylists, I mean, I don't understand how they can just get away with not paying any taxes, and then when it's time for them to get a house or time for them to show some kind of financial record, they don't have anything to show for, and they come back and say, "Oh, well, I'm a hairstylist. I get all my money in cash." Well, do you pay quarterly taxes to the IRS? All that kind of stuff. So we want to talk about that today. And for all of you who haven't filed your taxes yet, I'm telling you, the place that you need to be is J. Arthur Brown and Associates. So when we come back, we're going to talk to Mr. Brown about how do we file the taxes, how do we get taxes, what can we write off, all those good things for not only you in the beauty industry, but everyone listening. This is the C. Allen Morning Show with Bennett and Brown. We'll be back after these messages.